Hi guys, welcome back to the Note to Self Studio YouTube channel. Today we are going to be going over my 2026 knitting / designing plans. Towards the end of 2025, I felt like I had a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, a lot of yarn just kind of sitting around, but I ended up becoming so busy that I kind of put most of those ideas on the back burner. And I'm currently working on one design, which I am doing an entire vlog about. It's not a new design, it is a new design. I'm just finally getting around to making a pattern for it, so I'm making a second sample. And this sample is a bit different. It's, I believe, a different gauge than my original, different kind of yarn style. But it's more of what I originally wanted. So this is what we have so far. So this will be coming very soon. The yarn I am using is this Jamieson's Shetland Heather. It is 100% pure Shetland wool, grown and spun on the Shetland Isles of Scotland. I was gifted all of this amazing yarn from Jimmy Beans, and I'm honestly obsessed with it. I feel like I'm gonna have to knit a whole nother item with this yarn. It's rustic, but not in the rustic that it's a rustic wool. It's what you look for. I don't always want necessarily the softest kind of wool. Sometimes I want it to be rustic, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's literally perfect. So that's something that I'm currently working on. But let's talk designs, I guess you could say. I do have a few that I have drawn out. I am not an artist, a sketch artist by any means. I honestly I'm not that good at it, but I ended up filling out a few different sketch ideas and stuff. My goal in 2026/2027 is to get a pattern published, and Lina just put out their pattern call, a call for patterns for their Lina 32 and 33. So I've been workshopping a few. Some of these are ones that I had put on the back burner that I knew I was gonna make, so I just thought I would include them if they want to use one of those patterns. But then I have a couple others, but we'll see. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the ones that I have yarn for currently. Okay, so this first design is another cardigan. I feel like my closet lacks cardigans. I've literally only ever made one, so I have that cardigan going. I have that cardigan going, which I have no idea what I'm gonna name, by the way. And then this is another cardigan that I have decided to work up using this gifted Madeline Tosh Silk Cloud. This is in the color Paper, and it's honestly so beautiful, and I am so thankful that I was gifted this and so excited to use it. And the design that I'm going to be going for is a super beautiful, simple, classic cardigan. The way I've kind of been designing and conceptualizing sweaters and knits for myself and then translating that into patterns is by looking at my closet and seeing what I lack. I want to make things that I want in my closet, and I don't want to go buy them. I don't buy sweaters. That's how a lot of my designs come to be. It's sweaters that I would want to own. Those are the ones that I make, and then I want to design it myself because I can, and why not? So currently, some of these designs and what I've been working on are a bit simpler. When you think about it, it's not crazy cables, it's not crazy color work, but it's simple designs that I would want to go purchase from the store. That's what this cardigan is kind of going to be, like a very simple, kind of a bit of a wider neck. I'm thinking drop shoulder. I'm not sure yet, but I might do slits on the sleeves, maybe on the body as well, just to kind of elevate it, give it more something, you know? But there's going to be no ribbing. I believe I'll be doing raw edges for all the edges, and then some sort of folded collar situation, but no ribbing. And then probably some pearlescent buttons. Something very simple, dainty, classy, if you will. So that's one design that I have yarn prepared for, that I have already swatched up, that I will be casting on and working on. Next up is more gifted yarn. I was gifted this beautiful yarn from Sugar Maple Fibers quite a long time ago. I will tell you that, quite a long time ago, and I immediately casted something on. It was this design, and I wasn't a fan. It was nice and I do like it and I am obsessed with this yarn, but this is not what I want. What I am planning on is an all over cable situation, long, oversized. I'm also thinking more of a boat neck style. I feel like a lot of my sweaters, at least the pot sweater and then a little bit of whatever this cardigan's name is going to be, kind of turtleneck and high up necks I've been working on lately. So I'm kind of thinking of switching a bit more towards a boat neck, kind of a relaxed style on top. And so that is another project that I am super excited to work on. That's something that I also need to cast on. I have just been so busy. And again, more yarn that I have in backstock. This is some Lana Grossa yarn that I bought on crazy sale months ago. No, not months ago. Maybe back in December, I don't know. But this is Lana Grossa Airy in the color 1. And what I plan on doing with this is an oversized slouchy V-neck, but I'm thinking big V-neck, like very, like almost kind of can do an off the shoulder type moment. I was torn between doing a super tall, chunky like big oversized turtleneck, but then I realized, you know, going into the spring, I don't need any more turtlenecks for the moment. I can kind of save that. So yeah, I think I'm going to be doing some sort of big slouchy V-neck, something that you would get at like Free People, you know, like how everything is just so oversized, but then at the same time it's like very cozy and comfortable. This yarn is going to be perfect for that. It is 42% alpaca, 40% cotton, and 18% wool. So it has a little bit of warmth to it, but it's still like airy and fluffy and nice, and I'm super, super excited to use this. So that is another design. I don't have a drawing for it, but this is something that I knew I wanted to make when I first got this yarn. And then I have a ton of these Lana Grossa Sofio colorful yarns. This is 60% wool, 30% cotton, and 10% cashmere, so it's very nice. Originally, I was going to try and make one of those Acne Studios felted scarves. Super big. I really love to have a scarf to like kind of put over your head instead of a beanie so it doesn't like mess up your hair so much. But we're going into spring now, so I have no idea what I want to do with that. I think maybe if I combined a few more of like scrap fluffy yarns that I have, maybe I would do some sort of color work striped cardigan type situation, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this yarn. It's so beautiful and it needs its own special moment. I also just don't know how I was going to be able to do the scarf that I wanted, because it just probably wasn't going to turn out exactly like I wanted. So I don't know what this yarn is going to be used for, and now I feel guilty having it. But honestly, when I have yarn in stash and then I've worked through every other yarn that I have nothing else, that's when I get creative, and that's when I'm really able to, because especially when I don't have money to go spend on more yarn, I really, you know, don't let it go to waste. So once I finish up these 3 other cardigans / sweaters plans that I have, I will focus on this and kind of see what comes to mind when I have all those yarns. I don't know, we'll see. As I just got done discussing true definite plans, design plans that I have, let's now kind of talk about things that are inspiring me at the moment. I know I just got done saying I like adding pieces to my closet that are like simple, like that's the kind of patterns that I've been working on. But honestly, once I get through these, I feel like just knitting them up in a couple more colors for samples, I low-key will have kind of completed the simple knits that I want in my closet. And so then that kind of opens the door to more fun designs. And I think something that I'm super inspired by now is quilt patterns, quilt designs, quilt blockings, what have you. I just opened up my Pinterest and immediately that's what I'm seeing. And I feel like at creating some sort of color work design with quilt blocks could be very fun. I am working on the amber quilt hat. I'll put it on screen and I'm really loving that. And of course, I would never do those exact quilt blocks, but the thing is, like, there are quite literally so many different kinds of quilt block designs. I did kind of draw out some sort of bag with a quilt block design that I'll put up on screen. I don't know. I was kind of just shooting the shit when I was trying to like conceptualize just random designs. And I was looking at the Pinterest board that Lina had produced for like what they wanted their 2 issues to kind of look like. And I just kind of saw, you know, some color block patterns and stuff. And I thought, oh, maybe some sort of color work design. Now all over would be a lot. So I don't know, but maybe like some sort of, you know, a line of color work block, quilt block on like a sweater or something. I don't know, but I like that. And I guess now, as I'm looking on my Pinterest, I'm looking and I'm kind of inspired by lace trim, lace details, lace in some sort of element. I don't know, maybe doing some sort of simple mohair airy sweater, oversized, neutral ease, maybe, and doing some sort of ruffle around the sleeve, something very dainty. Could be nice. I'm looking at this really pretty scarf, little eyelets. I think something I'm also super inspired by is adding more color. I think this past year, my goal was to create more neutral pieces just to have in my closet because I didn't have any in my closet. Before this last year, I was doing a bunch of colorful sweaters because I felt I had to make a statement. I didn't want to spend my time making a simple white, cream, brown sweater. I was like, that's so boring. If I'm gonna spend my time doing it, then I really want to have statement pieces. But then once I finish all my statement pieces and then, you know, the day comes where I just want to blend in and I don't want to wear a bright orange, a super pink sweater, I was left with nothing. And I made the decision 2-3 years ago that I was not going to be purchasing sweaters. Now, of course, I purchased like 2 sweaters. One was circumstantial. I needed to get something because it was cold out and I just ran into like a Target and bought a cardigan and I still wear it and like I make use of it. And then last year I bought a sweater because it was $10 and it was super soft and it was from Aerie and I was like, you know what, it's $10. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. But other than that, I have not purchased any kind of sweater. I've made everything that I want in my closet. If I see something, you know, some high fashion, that's my favorite part, is when you see like a high fashion sweater that costs like $2,000 and you're like, well, that's super simple. I can easily construct that. Those are my favorite types of projects. And so that's what I focused on mainly last year, was building more neutral pieces. And I still have a ways to go with that. Clearly, this cream cardigan that I'm working on, and then I think I'm gonna have to take the leap, and I really want to make my pot sweater in black because I think that is such a classy staple piece that I also need. But getting back to colors, fun colors, I really do want to expand. I literally never knit anything in green. I'm just looking at my swatch board right now. I've never knit anything in green. I think more color work could be fun, and so we'll see. But I'm definitely inspired by colors for sure. Now what that means, I don't know, but I just know that I want to do more fun stuff, take a risk. Last year was very neutral, and you need years like that, and that's totally fine, but I'm definitely leaning in to colors this year. I mainly focus on big patterns, big sweaters, big cardigans, big ticket items, because I don't know why. It's not like socks and beanies and scarves. They're not useless to me. I very much make use of them. I don't necessarily enjoy sock knitting. I've literally only ever knit one pair, and then every other time I finish a sock and then I don't do the next one. I don't know what it is, but that's just not for me, and that's totally fine. But I would like to knit a sock, like a sock this year, something fun. But I do know for sure that I will be knitting another one of these beanies. This is made with Malabrigo Rasta. I mean, it truly takes like 2 hours to knit. It's the best. I'll put this particular pattern, I believe I made a TikTok about it, so I'll link it down below. It's so simple. It's just a 1x1 rib, but I know that I want to go get more of this yarn and either knit this same style, or I saw someone wearing, I think it was a 2x1 rib maybe, so maybe change up the rib, but this is definitely something that I want to do. And I'm thinking for my mail club, the Knitty Club, which I do quarterly knitting patterns for free included in that, I think I want to release this beanie pattern in that. And honestly, after it comes out in mail club, it'll probably be maybe a free download. I don't know, because it's so simple that it just kind of feels a bit weird to charge for it. But it's so easy, and I just love this pattern, and I really love this beanie, and I love this yarn. So again, in the accessories realm, this is something that I will be doing, knitting up and working on. I have a lot of beanies, but this is the only neutral colored beanie that I have. They're all fun colors, and so either I think I need to make like another like white or cream and like maybe a black beanie. I don't know. You need those staple pieces. Those are like kind of the hardest to make, but since I don't buy them and I know that I'll get use out of them and wear them, it's kind of like important to have in my closet. Currently, that's where my plans sit. This video, I really wanted to make a whole Pinterest board and kind of really like plan out what I was going to do, but that's just not me, I realized. Especially when it comes to knitting, like when I bought this yarn, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it, but it's been about a month. I didn't get exactly what I wanted done, and so that means my needs have changed. I'm not necessarily in need of a big scarf, mainly because I'm not in the mindset of needing that because we haven't had a winter storm in quite a while, so yeah, I don't need a scarf. But having set in stone plans just doesn't really work out for me, and I'm just definitely more of a go with the flow kind of knitter / designer. I can only plan out so far in advance, and I don't necessarily have inspiration for this coming year just because things change so much, and you know, a week goes by and my taste or what I want or what I need is so different, and so I really just there's no planning. So I just looked at Pinterest. That's what I saw. That's kind of what I'm interested in kind of going towards next. But I do just want to show off my knitting journal, which I have a video that will be coming out soon. I do plan on writing things down more. I did put on my goals page that I would like to release 10 patterns this year. That's a lot. That does not mean full sweaters. That's it's just like any kind of pattern, whatever that may be. But I'm currently using this just kind of to fill out the process of creating patterns, writing things down, and we'll be creating spreads to show off the finished pattern items, putting swatches, yarn tags in here, all the things, and I love this so much, and it's super cute. That's currently where my knitting plans sit for 2026. Honestly, maybe I'll label this as part 1 because I feel like that only gets me till about May/June. That is where my 2026 knitting plans end. And then the rest of the year, who knows? Things might change. I might get more motivated. Who knows? That's the best part. That's my favorite part about doing all this, is just how things change. And I don't really consider trends in anything that I do. So it's not even about trends changing. It's all about, I'm selfish. It's all about me. It's all about what I want to make, what I need in my closet, what colors I'm kind of into at the moment, and just where my mind takes me. And currently that's where my mind is sitting. And we will see what happens if that changes, and I'll keep you guys updated. But I hope you enjoyed my 2026 knitting/designing plans. Part 1. We're gonna label this part 1. And thank you guys for watching this video. I will see you in the next one.